The sun beats down mercilessly on cracked earth. Dust devils spiral across vast, empty plains. In the distance, a weathered ranch house stands like a monument to loneliness. The room smells of leather, tobacco, and desperation. 30 or so rough-looking men occupy wooden chairs, facing a raised platform. An auctioneer, 60s, with a booming voice and an impressive mustache, stands with a gavel. Auctioneer, banging gavel, going once, going twice. We're moving on to our next property, gentlemen. The Broken Mesa Ranch, 3,000 acres of prime Arizona land. The men lean forward with interest. Auctioneer, CONT'd, water rights included. Good soil for cattle. And here's the bonus that brings these fellas to the table. He gestures to a side entrance. A young woman, Claire, mid-20s, steps forward reluctantly. She wears simple clothes, her dark hair tied back. Her eyes betray both pride and resignation. Beside her stands Thomas Hewitt, the ranch's owner, 50s, visibly uncomfortable. Thomas, clearing throat. The previous owner left no heirs. My wife passed 3 years ago. I need to settle debts. Moved back east to be with my sister. The winner of this ranch also gains temporary household help. Miss Claire has worked here for 5 years. Best worker you'll find in 3 territories. She'll stay through the transition period. Help you get settled. The men whisper among themselves, exchanging knowing glances. Some smirk. Others nod approvingly. Auctioneer, you heard it, gentlemen. 2,000 acres, water rights, and domestic service. Who'll start the bidding at $500? Roughneck number 1, $700. Roughneck number 2, $800. Gruff buyer, older, cruel-eyed, $1,000. The bidding escalates. Claire stares straight ahead, expressionless, but her hands clench slightly. Auctioneer going once at $2,000, going twice. Voice OS, $2,500. Everyone turns. Standing in the back is Jack Whitmore, late 30s, weather-beaten, with intelligent eyes, and a bearing that suggests military training. He has a scar along his left jaw. He dresses simply, no ostentation, no performance. Gruff buyer sneering, who's this drifter? Jack, just a man who wants to bid. Auctioneer, $2,500, do I hear 3? Silence. The men exchange looks. Something about Jack's quiet confidence unsettles them. Auctioneer, CONT'd, going once, going twice. Sold. To the gentleman in the back. Congratulations on your new ranch. Jack drives a buckboard wagon toward the ranch house, leading 2 horses. Claire sits beside him, maintaining distance, her posture stiff. Jack, without looking at her, what's your name? Claire. Claire Morrison. You don't have to keep me here if you don't want to. I can find work elsewhere. Jack looks like you didn't have much choice in the matter either. She glances at him, surprised by his perception. Claire, no. I didn't. Jack, my name's Jack Whitmore. I do want the help, but not in the way those other men were thinking. The ranch is in poor condition. I need someone who knows how it operates. Fair wages. You'll have your own quarters, and no one will bother you. Claire, cautiously, why should I believe you? Jack, you shouldn't. Not yet, but you'll come to see it. They arrive at the ranch house. It's in worse condition than either expected. Broken fence posts, peeling paint, a neglected garden. Claire, sighing, we have work to do. Jack and Claire work by lamplight, cleaning dust and debris. They work in companionable silence. Jack reveals practical competence and genuine respect for a knowledge of the ranch's operations. Montage, weeks pass. Jack and Claire repair fence lines together. They're caught in sudden rain. Jack shields her without comment. Claire teaches Jack about the ranch's systems while he fixes the roof. They eat simple meals together, conversations gradually becoming easier. Jack reveals knowledge of Apache tracking and survival skills. Claire asks about his background. He deflects with humor. It's been 2 months. The ranch looks transformed. Claire is preparing a meal when Jack enters with a visitor, a man of approximately Jack's age, Thomas Blackfoot, Apache, with weathered features and sharp eyes. Thomas Blackfoot, smiling at Claire, no, it cannot be. Claire, confused, do I know you? Jack to Claire, this is Thomas Blackfoot. We served together, back east. He helped track down. Thomas Blackfoot, interrupting, staring at Claire, your mother. What was her name? Claire, defensive. My mother died when I was young. Claire Morgan. That was her maiden name. But I don't see how. Thomas Blackfoot to Jack, is it possible? Where are your papers? Your documentation? Jack, what's this about? Thomas Blackfoot, sitting slowly. In 1878, there was a conflict near Fort Apache. The army swept through looking for renegades. Many Apache women and children were taken. Not all were returned to their families. Some were given to settlers, told it was for their own good. Claire's face goes pale. Thomas Blackfoot, so indeed, my sister, Mourning Dove, was 16. She was taken during that sweep. She had a daughter, a baby, not yet walking. The army said the baby died. But Mourning Dove used to talk about a white family, the Morrisons, who took her in. She came back to us once, years later, but only briefly. She said her daughter had a birthmark here. He touches the inside of his wrist. Claire, in shock, pulling up her sleeve. How could you? Her wrist bears a distinctive crescent-shaped birthmark. Thomas Blackfoot, because my sister showed it to me. She was so proud of you, even though she had to give you up to protect you. The frontier was no place for a child of mixed blood. She wanted you to survive. She died 10 years ago, believing you were safe with the Morrisons. Tears streamed down Claire's face. Thomas Blackfoot, CONT'd. I am Thomas Blackfoot. I am your uncle, your mother's brother. You have family, little sister. You have always had family. Claire, barely audible. I didn't know. They never told me. Jack, quietly. That's why I came back, Thomas. I needed to know if it was true. I wasn't sure until just now. Claire, Jack, turning to Jack, you knew? Thomas told me the story years ago, about his sister and her daughter. When I met you at that auction, something clicked. I had to be sure. I bought the ranch, so I could get to know you, understand your story. I wanted Thomas to see you in case. Claire, anger and hurt mixing. You deceived me. You used me. Jack, I protected you. Those other men at that auction, they would have destroyed any kindness in this world you have left. I gave you a choice. I'm still giving you a choice. Thomas Blackfoot, gently, sister. I know this is confusing. But the Morrisons, they were not unkind people. They gave you a name, an education, survival. My sister loved you enough to let you go. There is no shame in this. There's only family. Claire, overwhelmed, I need to think. She runs from the house. EXT Ranch Sunset. Claire stands looking out at the land, processing everything. Jack approaches slowly, keeping distance. Jack, I'm sorry. Claire, are you sorry you manipulated me? Or sorry that your plan didn't go exactly how you hoped? Jack, sorry for the deception, but not sorry I met you. Not sorry I gave you the chance to know your family. Claire, turning to face him. Who are you to make those decisions for me? Jack, calmly. Someone who's made a lot of mistakes. Someone who's seen what happens when people lose their roots, their connection to who they truly are. I thought if I gave you that, maybe it would matter. Claire, after a long silence, tell me everything. No more secrets. Everything you know. Jack, sitting on a rock, sit with me. She does. And slowly, carefully, he tells her the full story. His friendship with Thomas Blackfoot, the stories Thomas had shared about his lost sister, how Jack had recognized something in Claire during that auction, a quality that seemed at odds with her circumstances. He tells her about checking records, about confirming the birthmark, about his decision to be the one to bring her family back. Claire, my mother, what was she like? Jack, smiling slightly. According to Thomas, she was brave, stubborn. She wanted better for you than what the world would have offered. She succeeded. Claire, quietly. I don't even know her name. Not really. Just Mourning Dove. Jack, you could meet Thomas properly. Learn about her. Learn about yourself. Claire, after a moment, is that what you want? Jack, what I want stopped mattering the moment I realized I was doing this for me. To feel like I was fixing something. What matters is what you want. Claire, standing. I want to meet my uncle. I want to know my mother's stories. I want to understand who I am. And I want you to understand that while I'm grateful, gratitude and trust aren't the same thing. Jack, standing as well, I know. And I'll spend however long it takes earning the second one. Int. Ranch house night. Thomas Blackfoot, Claire, and Jack share a meal. Thomas tells stories about Mourning Dove, her laugh, her determination, her dreams for her daughter. Claire listens hungrily, asking questions, filling in the gaps of a life she never knew existed. Thomas Blackfoot, to Claire, you have her hands. Long fingers. She could create beautiful things with them, baskets, beadwork, leather goods. Did you inherit that? Claire, looking at her hands as if for the first time. I love working with my hands. I never thought about where that came from. Thomas Blackfoot, it comes from her. From us. He places his hand on hers, the first physical connection between them. Claire's eyes fill with tears again, but this time they're different. Not tears of confusion, but of belonging. Jack, watching, I think I should go. Claire, looking up, no. You should stay. You brought me here. You deserve to see what happens next. Jack, meeting her eyes. And what has happened next? Claire, after a moment, I become who I'm supposed to be. And you prove yourself. And my uncle teaches me everything I should have known all along. Thomas Blackfoot, smiling. She has her mother's strength of will. This one will not be easy to know, young man. But she will be worth knowing. Jack and Claire work together on a section of fence. The ranch has been fully restored. There's a hand-painted sign, Broken Mesa Ranch Home. Claire Thomas is coming back next week. He's bringing some of my extended family. They want to see where I live. Jack, without stopping work, that's good. Claire, pausing. I've been thinking about what you said. About proving yourself. Jack, turning to look at her, and? Claire, I'm not ready. But I might be. Someday. If you're patient. Jack, genuinely smiling. I can be patient. Claire, returning to work, good. Because I deserve nothing less than complete honesty from this point forward. Jack, working beside her, you do. And you'll get it. They work in comfortable silence as the sun rises higher, casting long shadows across the restored ranch. In the distance, dust rises, another visitor approaching.